everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today I have an exciting video. I am doing a Goodwill bins haul and highlights of all the things I got when I went to the bins last weekend. I'm not gonna show you exactly everything I got because that's like 100 pieces, but I will do a highlights reel and talk about the main brands that I picked up, and maybe this can give you some inspiration of what brands you should be looking for when you go to the bins or to the Goodwill. I'm really excited to start listing all of this stuff, and I've actually already started photographing a lot of it, and it's taken me a while to get through, but I'm just going to go through this pile with you right now and show you the highlights. So hopefully you enjoy this kind of video, and let me know if you want to see more of these hauls in the future. Okay, so first we're going to start with the two pairs of shoes that I wanted to highlight in this video. I picked up a couple pairs of shoes. I normally don't focus on shoes when I go to the bins because it's really hard to find pairs, but occasionally I will come across a few gems. So two of the ones I want to highlight in this video, one being these leather top Uggs. So they have like a leather band around the top, and it's written in suede, and overall they're in pretty good condition. There's not like any major flaws. They do have a little bit of fading, but I think someone can take some good cleaner to them, and I think they will sell really well. There's no rips or like stains or anything in the leather. It looks really nice, so I think they'll sell for a good price. And I mean, Ugg boots are a really popular item. People love Uggs, so I'm not really thinking these are gonna have any hard time selling. I have picked up Uggs before at the bins and they have sold pretty quickly, so I don't think these will be anything different. The next pair of shoes that I found are these Juicy Couture moccasins. So they are a brown and black animal print moccasin, and they have like a glitter edge to them. I'm not sure if that's going to come across in the video. And they have Juicy written in a chain on the strap here, and then they have like a faux fur on the inside. And overall, they're actually in really good condition. In fact, the bottoms don't even really look like they were worn at all. So I think these will sell. I mean, I love selling Juicy Couture. I've sold a lot of like tracksuits and sweatshirts and stuff like that. And actually I have another Juicy Couture piece coming in this haul. I do have a lot of good luck selling Juicy Couture, so I think these will sell, and they're cute and, if perfect for the season. And they're just like a nice throw on and go. You could use them as a slipper or like an outdoor shoe. I think they will sell. I'm not really thinking there will be any issue with these. Okay, so the next set of items I'm going to talk about as a whole. So one of the main brands I picked up at the Goodwill bins was American Eagle, and I swear by selling American Eagle. A lot of you probably think I'm a broken record because I talk about it all the time, but for me, it sells. It sells really, really well. And so I picked up a big pile of jeans. In fact, let me just show them to you right now. Okay, so here's the pile of jeans that I picked up for American Eagle. All different shades. There's even a pair of white in here. All different styles, distressed, jeggings, you name it, it's in this pile. And they're all different sizes, and so I think these are all going to sell really well. I love selling American Eagle denim, and so I think these will definitely sell pretty quickly for me. Now, the next thing I sold that is Aerie, which is the sister brand to American Eagle, is these leggings. They're like the crossover, fold-over leggings. And I don't know, I love this style of legging, and they also, I should mention, they have a flare at the bottom. I love these leggings myself. I wish these were my size, otherwise I would have kept them because they're in basically brand new condition. There's no pilling or anything on them. And so when I found them, I was actually really excited, but then realized they weren't my size. But I don't think these are gonna have any hard time selling. In fact, I already got these listed and they're already getting attention. And so I think these jeans, the jeans and these leggings are gonna sell really quickly. Okay, the next piece I found is actually a little hard to show here on the camera. Maybe I'll do an overlay of it, but it's this beautiful lace, navy lace dress, and it's entirely see-through, and it has nice long sleeves, and it's a beautiful detail, and it's a very long maxi dress, but I thought this was a really nice piece. It didn't really have a brand or anything on it, but I really thought this would definitely sell. Like, somebody's got to be into this, and it's a size extra large, so like I feel like that's a good brand, a good size. So I don't know, I'm really excited for this. I think this is a great piece for somebody out there who loves this kind of dress, but I really thought this was a nice piece, and the fact that it was in the bins and had no rips or tears in the lace is amazing to me, so I'm really excited for this one. It doesn't really have a brand, which I think is like important to highlight sometimes, because I've talked about how brand isn't the most important thing, to worry about, and I think style is, and I think something like this would definitely go even without a brand. Okay, I should have talked about this piece before when I did the American Eagle pieces, but another piece that I picked up that I actually, again, wanted to keep for myself, but it was not my size. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise that these pieces are not in my size, because otherwise I'd just be keeping all the inventory. But this jacket jacket is a jacket that is a little bit too big for me, but I really like the style of it. It's a green like cargo jacket with like a faded black sleeve, and it has a nice hood, and I don't know, it's a really nice jacket. Again, I'm probably not doing it justice here in the video, but I really like this, and it's in very good condition. It's got like that worn look to it, but I think that is supposed to be that way. And this is a really nice jacket. I think this would actually sell on American Eagle for a really high price, so I think I won't have any hard time selling this. And this is a good like throw on and go piece to wear over something. It's a good layering piece, so I think this is gonna sell, and I am sad because I actually really want to keep it, but again, it's slightly too big for me. So I'm gonna get this one listed. And the other cool thing about this that I almost forgot to mention is it has a detachable hood. So that's even nice too if you wanted to like change up the style of it for a different look. So again, very versatile piece, and again, a piece that I think is going to sell pretty quickly. Okay, I think the theme of this video is pieces that I picked up at the bins that I wanted to keep for myself, because this next piece is really stunning, and again, I almost couldn't believe that I found it. It's this plum colored like military dress. Again, I'll have to do an overlay of what it looks like, but it's a really nice dress. It's got like these big pockets in gold, and it zips down the front most of the way. And I don't know, it just looks really nice and presentable. Okay, this next piece was something different for me that I wouldn't normally pick up, but I came across it and I thought it was kind of like really beautiful, and I just couldn't resist picking it up. I don't know anything about selling corsets like this, but let me know down below if you've had any luck with corsets or what the magic is. This one was really nice looking. So it's a light pink, like dusty color, and it's got like this beautiful lacy floral detail to it, and then it has a beautiful lace detail on the back with an adjustable back panel, and it's got like the hard wire down the sides. And I don't know, I just thought this was a beautiful piece for someone that would wear like a corset like this. Again, it's more of like a dusty pink. It's coming off a little bit more like grayish brownish on camera, but it's a dusty pink, and again, it's a very beautiful piece, like no flaws anywhere. You could barely even tell this was worn. I don't even know what the size is on this, but again, I think it's definitely gonna sell. I'm gonna have to do some measurements probably, but yeah, there's definitely a market out there for this, but this is a new one for me. So let me know if you have any advice on listing this, because I don't know anything about listing corsets, but I really just could not resist picking this up. Okay, so this next piece was definitely the best piece of the day when I went to the bins. This piece I think will single-handedly pay for everything that I purchased at the bins. So I'm really excited that I found this, and this is a brand that I've been trying to find my entire reselling career for the last like 6 years. I finally found it, and it was totally by mistake. So if you've been to the bins and you know the process, basically every time they, you know, turn over the bins and you set up in line and you go to the next set, I was doing that, and I was cleaning out my cart to make room because I was going through some pieces while I was waiting for them to do that. And I saw a bunch of people like throwing things back into the bins, and normally those are good pieces because they're things that people pick up and then, you know, for some reason throw back. And for me, when I throw a piece back, it's because there's a stain or a rip or a hole or something. So I came across this piece when I was looking, like when I was throwing the pieces back myself, and it looked extremely soft, and I was like, wow, that feels kind of like a blanket. I need to pick that up. Little did I know it was going to be Barefoot Dreams, and it's a beautiful green Barefoot Dreams sweater crew neck, and it's a very soft material. Like I said, it feels like a blanket, and funny enough, it has absolutely no flaws. It literally looks like it's in like perfect condition. There's no rips, there's no stains, there's nothing wrong with this. And I almost couldn't believe it because Barefoot Dreams is a very pricey brand if you don't know. They sell blankets, they sell socks, they sell cardigans, and they're all very expensive. And so to find something like this in the bins, I was really excited, and I think this is going to sell pretty well. And it's a good size. It's a size medium. So for me, I don't think I'll have any trouble selling this. I'm really excited for it, and yeah, I think this might be the best piece that I found this entire trip. Okay, this next one was a brand that I am not familiar with at all, but it just looked like a piece that was gonna be expensive, and I didn't know anything about the brand. I did a little bit of research, and it sells for a decent cost. So it's this sweatshirt, and it's got like this logo design on it. I'm not really sure what this brand is, but again, like I said, it looked like it was nice. And so I'm excited to try and sell it. There is a small little stain here that I need to try and get out. But again, I think with a little bit of cleaner, I could probably get that out. And like I said, this goes for a decent price online, so I'm thinking I could make some decent money off of this. Okay, so like I mentioned in the beginning, I had another Juicy Couture piece that I found that I thought was going to be a good highlight. So I found this Juicy Couture zip-up jacket. It has like the nice Juicy Couture logo here on the side, and then it has a nice little detail on the back as well, and it has a hood, and it's got like the Juicy chain detail here, and it's like one of the OG Juicy Couture pieces. So it has like a nice faux fur hood, and I think there's, yeah, it's like a fleece on the inside. So like I said, I've sold a lot of Juicy Couture sets, sweatshirts, sweatpants, even just jackets themselves like this, and they sell really well for me. I sold a lot when I first started reselling, and because I was donated a bunch of them, but this one I found, and I was pretty excited to find this. Again, this is one of those brands that you have to find the right thing for it to sell. I don't think just selling like regular Juicy Couture, like a shirt or something, is gonna make it sell, but something like this, these are like classics and people love these, so I think this will sell pretty fast. Okay, and the last piece that I wanted to highlight in this video is just like a fun piece. There's not really a special piece in any way, but I just thought this was a perfect fun piece for the upcoming holiday season, and definitely for somebody who is a cat lover. So I had to pick this up, and again, I think it will probably sell to somebody out there, but it's like a meow Christmas. It's got like a nice design on it, and again, I just think this is really nice for somebody out there that's a cat fan. Maybe if you want like an ugly Christmas sweater or something like that, this is the perfect one for you, and it's really good, in good condition and stuff like that. So again, that was just like a perfect find for this time of year. I'm gonna get that listed pretty shortly, and I'm thinking it will definitely sell by the end of the year. Okay, so that is actually all the pieces I wanted to highlight from the Goodwill bins. Like I said, I picked up a bunch of pieces, so I don't want to go through every single one of them, but these are the highlight pieces that I found, and I'm really excited to get them listed and start selling them. I've actually already listed a couple pieces that I picked up, and I've actually already sold some of them, so that's really exciting. And I think overall I got like around 100 pieces, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, and I paid $111. So if you're unfamiliar, going to the bins, you pay by pound. You typically want to get things that don't weigh a lot, but for me, I found a lot of sweatshirts, jeans, things like that, and for me, those things do sell, so I was going to keep picking those up. But yeah, I love going to the bins, and right now that's like the best way to get inventory for me. So let me know if you have any bins in your area, or if you've ever been to the bins, or if you would like to go. Maybe you haven't been yet. It is quite an experience, and I do have a couple playlists on my channel here where I talk about my first experience at the bins, where I dealt with someone that was very rude and you know, tried to fight me a little bit. So if you want to see those videos, I will link those right here. And if you want to see more of these in the future, let me know, and next time I go to the bins, maybe I'll do another haul. Hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you then.